time to tidy some stuff up. So, I went to the auto parts. I got some hose. The radiator hose, guys. Come on. Come on. Quit thinking like that. So, I got those. Like I said, I spent like $160 on some hoses. I'll use 2. I'll take, how many is there? 3, 5. I'll take the other 3 back, unless I cut up 2 to make 1. So we got that. We'll see what fits. I kind of took a guess at it. I had some wire with me, but we'll see what we can make happen. So, see if we can make one of these work. So, this is, I got this for the lower, right? Yeah, that's for the lower. That's definitely lower. Did I get any uppers? Oh, here's one. That is like the wrong size. Well, that's not gonna work. What about this one? This is another lower. Did I buy all lowers? Gotta be something. I feel like I'm missing something here. Ho 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 ho! And I just thought, well, maybe not. Like that? And like that? Oh. Oh, brother. So if I cut it there, we might have a winner. But it'd be easier if I did the bottom first. Oh. Oh. That is money. That is perfect. Yes. Can't be the only one that gets excited over hose. That is perfect. Like absolutely perfect. See, I bet that one. See, this will work. Should I risk it and cut it? Right? You know what? We're just gonna cut it. I don't know if I should cut it. Oh, too late, I cut it. I just realized something. That, uh-oh. That is not the right size. I got an idea. I got a heat gun with me. Some of y'all might figure out what I'm about to do, but I mean it's close, but it'll go. Maybe. She'll go. Will this work? I have no idea. Oh yeah. Well, we got the upper and lower hose, but as you see, that lower, shine my light right there. It's kind of close to the alternator, but I can go like that and feel what's on that belt. But I get my finger between there. It'll be all right. Hose is on. Good to go. This upper actually worked out like super perfect. Here it is with the intake. See, it like goes around the intake and everything. Almost like it was made for it. Look at that. So, if anybody needs a hose like that, the hose number is 23234. And the bottom one is probably not what you're gonna need, but 22483. I couldn't see it. So I'm actually gonna go buy 2 more of those, and I'm gonna leave them as spares in the trunk for whatever reason, because I don't know if y'all noticed this or not, but I am not one to be unprepared for a bad situation. So if I over prepare, maybe nothing will happen. So I'm gonna buy 2 more of those hoses, or 1 of each, return these other ones, and we'll have spares. It worked. And of course, the 2 that worked are the 2 most expensive that I got. So, I need hose clamps too. So, we're tackling the air conditioning system. I have the unit mounted up in there, sitting there. Now, before I go through the trouble of wiring and everything else, I connected these 2, and we're gonna go ahead and pull a vacuum on it, because I don't want to get too crazy deep into this and find out a line leaks or something like that. I just rather deal with it now. So I'm gonna put the vacuum on it. It's typically you're supposed to leave a vacuum on it for like an hour, like actually let it go for an hour. We'll do that, make sure there's no leaks, everything's good, and then we'll drop the box back down, put the defrost stuff in, and put the heater lines on, because once the heater hoses and stuff are up in there, I really won't be able to get to them. So I'll go ahead and do that now and start tidying everything up. But first things first, we pull a vacuum. Now we let that go for an hour. Make sure there's no leaks before we do a lot of other things. Well, this is why we check things. We have a leak. See if I can make it where y'all can see this. Hang on. See her bubbling? We ain't supposed to bubble like that. Yep, right there. So, that's why we do these checks. Not a big deal. I'll get the compressor pulled back down, get it pulled out, get the line out of it, because I got to pull it out from in there, pull the whole line out, weld that spot. It looks like where the start stop. So I might, because he was the last one to TIG with that thing, I might be able to set up and give a little zip zap like I did on the fuel tank. Not a big deal. Not worried about it. But I was just informed food is ready. So I'll be back. I'm hungry. Full disclaimer, when it comes to TIG welding, I have absolutely no clue what I'm doing. Let that cool. Trying to make sure this hose doesn't get too hot. It's the next day. And as you can see, we're still messing with air conditioning stuff. So, all I'm gonna say is 100% pure frustration has set in. Because no matter what I do, no matter what I've done, I cannot keep my shop clean. No, I'm just kidding. No, I really can't. But I cannot get this one right here to seal. This right here to here. To this face here, no matter what I do, guys, look. Look, there's Teflon around the O-ring just to try to give it that little extra. And this actually, to be totally fair, this made it leak the least. So, this side right here to here worked beautifully, no problem. But this right here, I don't know if this base is super warped or what's going on. I even tried to make sure it's flat. I mean, I have tried everything. Everything I could possibly try, I've tried. I know I can't put silicone on it because the Freon will react with silicone and blah, blah. So, what I did out of pure frustration, granted, I don't know if y'all know, this is the next day. I spent like 5 hours yesterday fighting this. And then probably, I don't know, 2 hours today maybe, driving around town, getting fittings, getting this. So, I went back to town and I did this. I bought an AC compressor to a 2004 Ford Mustang. And you're probably asking why. And I'm gonna tell you. Because these will bolt directly to a Ford Coyote engine. Same thing. The only real difference, this is an FS10, this is a DX298674. No, I'm just kidding, I made that up. But it really is like a D something, I don't know. This is, they're both 4.5 inch clutches. This is a 4 groove, this is a 6 groove. The offset's the same, bolts up the same. These ports are different. Now, the reason why I know this works and I can make this work, because this is exactly what I have on Gilligan. Even though that's a 2007 Crown Victoria, I put a 2004, whatever. So these have factory fittings like this that bolt down and it shoots everything out the front. Vintage Air also makes one that looks just like this, shoots it out the front, and it makes screw-on fittings here and here. Perfect. So, I went and bought one. I know I can make this work. Which sucks because this is a brand new compressor too, but good thing is, this is a good compressor. They make straight screw-in fittings, but with the frame, it doesn't work in this application. So this is out. So Pablo needs one, so I'll probably just pass this on to him, you know? Being the good friend I am. Just kidding. But no, really, if he needs it. Or I got another buddy that's about to do a Coyote swap stuff, and they'll have more room than I have to work with. So, this will find a use somewhere, just not in Darla the twofer. The two of everything. This car literally, I didn't even think about that. That's why. So, and this might be the reason why, that might be the reason why I changed the whole AC system. Well, not really. I wanted to go with Vintage Air anyways. But, yeah. So, we're gonna crawl underneath there, we're gonna slide this compressor in there, see if this compressor will even fit. Because if not, it's back to the drawing board and I gotta figure out what the hell I'm gonna do. But, what is going on here? I feel like this car doesn't want AC. I have tried everything in my power to give this car air conditioning, it just doesn't want it. So, I have a Gen 2 Coyote sitting on the stand over here. So, I put this factory one on here, and as you can see, this hits, which is okay, because the vintage air, it kicks out here. So, I'm 99% sure I can make this work. See, look, I'll show you the one on the F100 so you can see what I'm talking about. Over here on the F100, I can show you what fitting I'm talking about. This thing's dirty, it needs a bath. Let's see here. Oh, you can see it right there. See that block? Fit right here. See how it just kicks out right there? Do the same thing there. It'll basically be the same exact way this is set up. I'll do some straights off of it, maybe some 45s. I'll probably order one of each, that adapter block, and I gotta order some hose, maybe probably do it to be safe, just so I can get this stuff done, because I have wasted way too much time on this air conditioning system. It has taken up my entire weekend and I have got absolutely nothing accomplished on it. So that's good, but the other compressor bolts right up, everything's good, we can make this work. So that's a big plus. So I'm gonna pull that adapter off, I'm gonna stick it in the car, and I'm gonna see how much room it does have everywhere, but I'm pretty sure we are gonna be a-okay. So I'm gonna take that compressor, put it in the car. I already lost that compressor, actually. There it is. This compressor's in, as you can see. Look how much more clearance I have. That is insane. The only issue, I don't know if you can see it, is right there to the header. So, like I said, I am pretty sure, actually, I am 99% positive I can get that adapter from Vintage Air and I can make that work. So, I don't want to say crisis averted, but I feel better about this in the long run. Reason being is, what is that? Shelby's Jeep. I feel better about this in the long run because, like the other ones, the fittings were welded. So if anything was to happen, anything like that, I would obviously have to get them re-welded. This way is kind of like all buyable items, so it's kind of like a serviceable type thing, so it's not that big of a deal that if it, I don't know what I'm trying to say. I like it better. I would like it better this way than having to weld the fitting every time if something happened. That's all I'm trying to say. That's it. I don't know how hard that was to say. So I guess we're gonna step away from the air condition for a little bit, and the windshield wiper showed up, so we can put that in. I mean, get something done this weekend. I mean, something. So I'm gonna get the car back down and we'll take a look and see what wiper setup I got. Well, this is what we got. It's not a lot. I don't know what's going on here. But we need wipers for power torque. So that's what we're doing. So just to give her old test-a-rooney. Why are there so many wires? So, wiring diagram. White to H. Blue to P. Why does that sound like it could be a word? Blue to P. Blue to P. Do you know what Rebecca said? I don't know, but it's some blue to T. Blue to T. Blue to T. Anyways. Yellow. Low speed. Red is power. No way. Okay, cool. Yeah. So it is 2 speeds, so that's a plus. Now, how it wants an external ground. Okay. I'm with you. Overtime, baby. Overtime. Look at that. You know, we just cruising down the road. And then, hurricane. I mean, it worked. Oh, did it ground itself? See, I was wondering why it came with that ground lead like that. I mean, it's grounded. I mean, I guess if it wants it there, we can do it. Oh, it's self-centering too. It goes back. I want to. Y'all need to be down there. Returns. There's like an extension shaft I can buy for this, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Wipers work. Bad news. The wiring's like 2 foot too short. So we're back to where we were a while ago, and that is nothing getting done. So we learned a lot this weekend. We learned a lot. A lot of what nots to do, which is fine. But we got radiator hoses. Look, they got the hose clamps on them now. So it is what it is. I'm gonna go ahead and make a list of fittings I need to order. I'm pretty sure I had enough slack in these hoses where I can make these work, so that's a plus. Wiper motor is mounted, so I mean that does mean something. So let's take a look at the list. Let's take a look. AC system, working on it. Exhaust, ooh, pipe did show up. Maybe we can work on the exhaust. Brake light switch, keep forgetting to get it. Shifter, I didn't even talk about that. I didn't even get to talk about it. So I dropped the pan off of it. I did everything. The kit I bought, 470W. Didn't pay no mind to it. This one, AOD only. AOD only. You know what that means? Not my trans. So I have a 470W, whatever, not a big deal. So I got one of those on the way. That's supposed to be here, I think it showed Tuesday. AC lines, I got a transmission pan, gasket, got the pipe. Oh, back to the list. Wiper motor, oil change. Actually, you know what? Hold on. I drained it and I put where's the fill thing on this thing? And I put a new filter. So we'll go ahead and put some oil in this thing. We'll get some oil in it. I don't know what I did with the oil. I'll be right back. So it says this holds 7.7 quarts. So we're putting in 8. I was gonna be brave and free pour that, but I'm not gonna do that. She has a fresh oil change. Fresh. Fresh filter, fresh oil, fresh to death. Back over here. Oil change. Dunskies. We're looking good. We're looking good. Working on that. working on that. Need to extend the wiring. I got to get that extension for the switch. The exhaust, we'll work on that tomorrow since we'll be waiting on parts for that. And we'll be waiting on parts for that. So we'll be waiting on parts for those two. Those are the next two big things. So we'll work on that tomorrow. I need to get a brake light switch, extend wires, seat anchor, alignment. So really, we're looking pretty solid. Like I said, it was a weekend of, what's the right word for this? Trial and tribulation. That's what it was. It was a weekend of trial and tribulation. It is what it is. I gotta extend the wiring. I'm gonna have to order that extension for the switch, whatever. So, yeah, that's where we're at. That is where we're at. We got 2.5 weeks left, 2.5, 3-ish weeks left. I think we can do it. Should be able to do it. I mean, I built Gilligan all in 70 days completely. So that's where we're at. Hopefully tomorrow will be a better week and more progress made, better progress made. I mean, we made progress, but we need better progress. So that's where we are. Till next time.